used to think that gaslighting was something done to you, that the power was in the other person, that they were the variable, that if I could just get them to admit what happened, to confirm what I saw, then I'd be okay. And then I realized something that changed the entire dynamic. They were never the variable. Gaslighting has one tool: your uncertainty about your own perception. That's it. That's the whole mechanism. The gaslighter can't make you doubt what you saw. They can only exploit a doubt that was already there, a gap, a place where you're not fully certain that your own experience is real, valid, trustworthy. Find the gap, wedge into it, repeat. If there's no gap, it just doesn't land. Not because you've fought back, not because you're stronger, because there's nothing to grip. For a lot of people, and this was true, you know, for a lot of people, that gap was installed early. A parent, a caregiver, someone with authority who consistently told you that what you saw wasn't what happened. What you felt wasn't valid. Your experience of reality was the unreliable one. Do that long enough, and you don't just doubt specific memories, you doubt the instrument. You walk into adulthood already uncertain about whether your perception can be trusted. And then when someone comes along and says, no, that's not what happened, there's nothing stable enough inside to push back from. That's not weakness. That's just what happens when the instrument gets taught it's broken before it knows better. When you genuinely know what you saw, not defensively, not aggressively, just clearly, gaslighting has no surface to grip. The person can say it didn't happen. You can hear that. You don't need to fight it. You don't need them to agree. Because your reality doesn't require their signature to be real. And the moment you stop needing the confirmation, the whole dynamic collapses. Not because they changed, because the thing they were exploiting is no longer available. You can't gaslight someone who doesn't need anything from you. Here's what you might need to sit with: that the intensity of your reaction to gaslighting was a map of the gap that was still intact. The more threatening it felt, the more evil, the more urgent to fight, the more that you were still carrying the illusion that your reality needed external confirmation to be real. It's not a moral failing, it's just information. It just shows you exactly where the illusion debt is. And as you pay it down, as you genuinely stop needing confirmation, something amazing happens. The same behavior that used to feel like an attack starts feeling like something else. Like a person struggling. Like fear wearing a mask. You don't stop seeing it clearly, you just stop needing to call it evil. Not indifference. That is freedom. Gaslighters are not powerful. They're just good at finding gaps. And the gap is not a character flaw. It's an unresolved illusion. That reality requires external confirmation. Break that illusion and the tool disappears. Not because you defeated them, because you stopped handing them the weapon.